What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Mr. Ferguson here at the Project Lawn. Real quick, just wanted to give you a update on the spray that we did not too long ago. Pretty much the same. There's really not much to cover or show you, but it's looking more, we've got some weeds, we've got some stuff dying off. Some of this is dead grass. I am, just visually, I'm seeing some of the signs finally of the tenacity of the bleaching effect in some of the grass. Some of the broadleafs that we talked about over here are showing signs of damage too. If it kills some of this off, great. If it doesn't kill all of it off, it's not a big deal. The summer weeds, obviously, we know will die out as the temperature begins to cool down. And a low tonight of like 49. So that's really going to start the process of killing off some of our summer weeds. The Bermuda doesn't like that at all. It's going to start, withdrawing and losing its color. And then again, some of the weeds that we got back here, I'm not sure of the proper name of them, but I showed the 2,4-D is definitely affecting them. And but not so much the Bermuda, as we've talked about. Some of the ester that we applied, some of you rightly know more about that than me and said it takes time. So anyways, but we see damage from the spray. That's always good to see some of these grasses and plants start to hate the product that we're putting down, and we're getting that brown discolorization in the lawn, so that always looks great. So I'm super excited with this 74 degrees breeze that's blowing right now, man. It just feels like fall is in the air. I'm super excited about the potential we have out here. We're going to do it right this time. We're going to get the aerator. I've already called a local company. They have an aerator I can pick up for half a day, so I'm going to be doing that. So we're going to come out here, we're going to aerate the mess out of this ground and core aerate this thing, and then we're going to be ready to rock and roll with seed. And then we're going to do what we talked about. We're going to hold off on the fertilizer for a little bit, let the seed germinate, and then we'll come back and fertilize. So stay tuned for that. And now let's head back to my lawn. So there's the update of the what the lawn is looking like over there at the Project Lawn. I'm super excited, honestly, to start on that project, because we're doing it at the right time. We're going to be aerating, which is what I know has a major impact and influence on the results of your overseeding or your seeding. We're using Great Seed by Jonathan Green. We're going to be using Jonathan Green FERT. We are going to delay that process, so super excited. Stay tuned on the channel. If you're waiting and waiting because you're waiting on the soil temps to get down, I think that's wise. After doing what I've done this year, I have absolutely learned there is no point in seeding early to try to get a jump start. My idea was, let's get a jump start on overseeding so that I could get my lawn going, start mowing it, and then we go and focus on that. That's not the way I should have been thinking about it, and now I've learned that. The soil temps have to get to below 70 degrees. That's when my germination clearly has been the best. Now, for example, down by the shed, you guys have seen it. I showed you on the last video. We're not going to bother going down there on this one. But, that grass is this tall. The original seeding, no aeration. We've kept it watered, and it's popped up. It's done well. It's growing because it's shaded, and that obviously makes the ground temps lower, right? These areas out here that I'm about to show you, one of my main problem areas, is directly in the sun. And so higher soil temps, less germination, more concern or issues on my part. So I've learned that this year. We're definitely going to, if anything, delay overseed. Hopefully we're thick enough. If we can get it thick enough this year, we don't have to overseed next year. We're going to do it every other year, but that's to be seen. So let me show you, besides showing you all the areas where we got baby grass here on day 15, let me show you the areas where I'm most concerned, or the current most concerned areas of my lawn. So that area would be directly behind the truck. This area is pretty good. It's filling in. We got some spots over here on this upper bank area, the divider, basically the property line, but mainly right here in the middle of one of the best looking areas where I ever did Cool Blue. This area is right now, it's got all the gaps and the holes, and it may not look like it here on camera, but walking over it, there's just pockets of little gaps that hopefully begin to fill in with the turf type tall fescue over cool cooler soil temperatures, cooler temps, continuing to have natural rain, it should, all the seed that we sown should begin to pop, should begin to fill in, the summer weeds go down, the fescue, the new seed begin to grow and take root. So that's what I'm trusting in, praying about, and just having faith that, Lord, I know I did it a little early. I see germination in these areas, but it's just not a lot, and it's not thick like when you do it at the proper times, right? So I've learned that. I know that this was a great test, but I ain't testing it like this again. I've had enough of this test. And so I don't think it's worthy of taking the aerator down here and redoing this whole entire area. It wouldn't hurt, and I've got the seed to do it. So I'm not going to rule that out. Let me say that. I may end up saying, you know what, guys, I called an audible, I brought the aerator. I'm not going to say I'm not going to do that, but we're going to watch this the next week or week and a half, because come the 20th of September, that's when I'm going to do the project lawn at the church, around September 20th, and film it, and then you'll be seeing it soon after in video. But this is my worst area right now, and even up here on the bank where we did all the peat moss, most of the time when I aerate, do peat moss, those areas come up first. We did not aerate, we did peat moss up here, but I don't think I cleared out all the dead enough in these areas. So still concerned. We'll have to wait and see. And if I'm really like, all right, it's been 20 some days with tall fescue and I'm not seeing anything, I may run the aerator on this half from this tree, you know, down this area and just aerate this section, because I'm already going to be doing it for half a day anyway at the church. So we'll see, we'll go from there. But this is the area I'm praying about, watching, watering, and hopefully I see germination, but hopefully it will continue to come up and thicken up a little bit, because I want it to be thick. I'm not trying to have it thin and have weeds invade and Poa annua come in. I want it thick, so I want it right. So definitely learned that lesson this year. So I'm keeping this video pretty short and sweet. Me and my dad was gone all day yesterday. He's trying to buy a new truck. He had talked with the dealership, didn't work out. It was an all-day thing down in Lumberton, trying to get him a truck, didn't work out. So we were gone all day, so that's why this video is being made a little late. So anyways, besides that, if you got a truck, know anybody selling a good, decent truck, let me know. Something under 10 grand, something with some miles on it, the dependable, maybe they're just getting rid of it to upgrade, I don't know. Let me know. It's worth it, somewhere close here in the Raleigh Triangle area. Besides that, I did want to mention, I did get an email. If some of you follow Alan Hain, he said there's a Pro Vista Kentucky Bluegrass that has come out. That is pretty crazy and fascinating. I wanted to mention it. What is that? Pro Vista means it is resistant to glyphosate or glyphosate, meaning you can put this type of Kentucky bluegrass in your new lawn and you can basically do all of your weed control with glyphosate or glyphosate, and it will not hurt the Kentucky bluegrass. You could kill Poa triv, you can kill Poa annua, you can kill all the other weeds that 2,4-D does. You can kill almost anything, but the Roundup product or Roundup equivalent product will not kill the Kentucky bluegrass. That's pretty incredible, and obviously with something that is that type of engineered and developed Kentucky bluegrass, it's probably going to be expensive. I don't know the numbers on that, but check that out. If you're interested, check out the Lawn Care Nut, check out Yard Mastery. I don't know where, but it's apparently new. It's been tested by some influencers on YouTube. You may want to look at it here. I don't have any. I have no experience with it, but man, how great would it be during this time of year we're about to move into, if you are able to be up north, have a well, have plenty of water for Kentucky bluegrass, you got a bluegrass type lawn. And if you have weeds, if you have bluegrass, if you have weeds, if you have Poa annua, Poa triv, some really annoying, obnoxious weeds, all you got to do is round up your yard, round up these areas, just take Roundup and spot spray them and they're gone, and it won't hurt your good grass. Man, that's pretty nice. So that's something that I'm looking at, negotiating these type things. If I'm looking at a different home, different house, to have some Pro Vista style grass to just throw in with the house payment maybe, you know, and be set up in that way. So I don't know, just something to consider. Check that out if you're interested. So sorry about the quick kind of low down and dirty update video. It's just a quick one to get out with you guys. Hopefully Wednesday. I've got some special things going on at work this week. I don't know how videos are going to work this week, guys, but bear with me if I'm not able to take time to get you one on Wednesday. Hopefully we'll have one on Friday. But thank you so much for checking us out. We'll continue to get you updated. I'm still not feeling very, it's like I waver up and down. I see germination everywhere, but I don't see a lot of thickening up and growth. So I'm just going to continue to pray and take it one day at a time. But thank you guys. God bless you. We'll check you out next time.